What's up, everybody? We out here in the middle of the struggle with some real ones who's going through it, and they just gonna let you know what it's like, that what led them down this road, so that way you won't judge them. I met a very nice gentleman. How you doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm sorry, since you brought my wife up.
Yeah. So he's very emotional right now. Let's start off with your name.
My name is Mike. I've been down here about a year now.
And what brought you down here?
Lost my job because I failed a drug test. And we got kicked out of our apartment, me and my wife. And started getting high down here because it's a lot cheaper than getting high in the Northeast. She was working the Ave, and I was, boosting and shit like that.
That's what comes with the lifestyle. How old are you?
I'm 39.
And where are you from originally?
Northeast Philly.
Okay, Academy, we out there. So tell us, man, what was your childhood like growing up, Mike?
My dad was never around. My dad was a drug addict. So, I met my dad when I was around 19. And he was never in my life after that. He still gets high. My mom was always a drug addict. Always had random dudes over. Got abused a lot by random dudes that used to come over. And, it was always a struggle. And then I finally straightened my life out. Finally met a good girl, my son's mom, who I love to this day. She's a great mom, takes care of my son because I'm not around. My son's gonna be a sophomore in high school this year.
And that's the only child you have?
It's my only child, yep.
Let's talk about your addiction, man. What was the first drug you tried?
Percocets.
How were you introduced to that?
Perc-10s. Got my wisdom teeth pulled when I was like 19. Got introduced to Perc 5s. They were Perc 5s. For all you guys out there to know what 512s are, Perc 5s you get when you get your teeth pulled. Graduated to school buses, Perc 10s, then Perc 30s. Perc 30s shot up to like $60 a pill. Bag of heroin's $5. You do the math. A lot cheaper.
So currently out here in Kensington, what all drugs are you struggling with?
Right now, since my wife died, I've been doing a lot of meth. Because it's cheap, gets you high, and it takes the dope sickness away.
How much does it cost?
You get a bag of meth for $10.
And you also use fentanyl, you said?
Yeah, fentanyl, and I smoke hard, which is cocaine.
So you have a lot of demons that you're battling. It's not easy, right? You're fighting all those demons. How were you introduced to fentanyl?
My wife.
Your wife? And what about crack?
My wife. She was down here working the Ave, and I didn't even know at first. She was bringing drugs home though, so you kind of put one and one together, you know what I mean? And that's how, I figured that out.
So how much would you say you spend average?
I spend every penny I make on drugs every day. I have some hustles, I mow lawns, I clean up. I don't panhandle, I don't steal, that's not my thing. Everybody's got their own thing down here, you know what I mean? But I do good. I make about $30, $40 a day. When my wife was working, she'd make $30, $40 in 10 minutes. They make so much money down here.
What's 24 hours look like for you out here?
If I'm on meth, I'm up all 24 hours. Usually I'm, walking around, just hanging out with people. We got a little community down here. People don't know about us. We got a little community down here. We're all good people. There's bad apples down here in Kensington, but it's not what people think it is anymore. It's not, people aren't getting robbed and shot every day like people, assume, but it's the drugs. The drugs are the killer down here now. Every day. I watch someone die once a week.
That's horrible, man. Are you afraid of dying?
No, I want to die.
Brother, you still...
I want to die. I want to be with my wife.
And what was the cause of her death?
She went septic, which is basically when you don't hit a vein when you shoot up. It's called a skin pop.
Right.
And if they get infected and you peel them, they turn into poison and blood back into your bloodstream. And then I watched her die in front of my face.
That's horrible. Such a heartache, right? And now you're out here by yourself now. Do you think that you'll get yourself cleaned up to get your life?
I would love to, I went to rehab, I wasn't ready yet. You gotta be ready for that shit,
Yeah. What was your life like before your addiction?
When I was with my son's mom, I had a good job, we had an apartment, I had my son, I was clean. It was good, I lived a normal life. Once you do your first bag of dope, it goes all down from there.
What was the highest level of education you completed?
11th grade.
Have you been incarcerated?
Yes.
How many times?
Once. Grand theft auto.
How long do you do?
I only did 3 months because my grandfather luckily was the police captain at that time, and he got the judge to get me off. I should have went for 5 years. We were down there joyriding, stealing Camaros, Porsches, you know, smoking weed, vroom vroom, having a good time. And then, you know, you get caught and everything changes.
Right. What's the worst thing that you have seen or that has happened to you since you've been out here?
Oh, easily my wife died. This is not even close.
Yeah. Right. It's not easy, man.
She died in front of my face. I watched her die. And if anybody from her family sees this, you know who I am. Her family wouldn't even let me come to the funeral.
Sad. I'm so sorry.
So anybody out there that sees this, if you know where Jessica Zodiac is buried, please let me know. I would love to visit her gravesite.
Can you say something nice about your wife?
I love her and I'll always miss her, and I can't wait to get to the other side.
How do society treat you?
Like a bum. You know, people see me and I'm dirty, you know?
When was the last time you took a shower?
Maybe a month and a half ago. I'm not one. Some of these people don't take showers for years.
Wow.
I luckily have a couple of trap houses where I can go to take a shower. But it's not the first thing on your mind when you wake up.
What's the first thing?
Get a bag of dope.
Yeah, I hear that a lot. It's not easy. How much you used to weigh before?
When I came down here, I was around 280 pounds. I'm 120 soaking wet now.
Due to the lifestyle, right?
I mean, if you could see, like, my ribs and everything, like I'm a skeleton. They call me Skeletor out here.
How often do you eat?
I eat when I can. Most of the time, people see me and they offer me food, and you gotta suck it up and you gotta take it because you're hungry.
What about the shelters?
No, it's not for me. I'm just not ready yet. You gotta be ready for that.
Well, hope.
You gotta be ready to get clean.
Do you think you'll ever be ready before you lose your life, man?
No,
Just being
I'll
honest.
I'll die, and I'll be happy. I'll be with my wife. I know she's waiting for me.
You think the government is doing enough to help you?
Not at all. No, I never see anybody out here helping us. You know, they talk that big game about free housing, and every time you apply for it, you get denied.
What about Prevention Point and all the other
Prevention
resources?
Point does help. They do serve lunch every day. You can get a shower there. You know, you can get Band-Aids and all kinds of stuff there. So they do help at Prevention Point, I will say that.
Okay. So, how is it like living out here, man? Are you homeless?
Yeah, I'm homeless.
Where do you sleep?
Everywhere.
It's dangerous, right?
Every day they dip my pockets while I sleep, so if I go to bed with drugs, I wake up with nothing, so I just do all my shit before I go to bed now.
Yeah.
I have to. What's the point of keeping my pockets when it's not going to be there in the morning?
Got you.
If anybody in my family sees this, please help me.
What all have you lost due to your addiction?
My life, my son, my wife, my entire life.
Yeah.
My dignity, my respect. If I could go back to my job.
What was the last job you had?
I worked at an overnight shipper, working 90 hours a week, 90 grand a year.
Nice.
I have money, you know? This is new for me. This isn't me. If you know me before this isn't me.
Absolutely not. Everybody that's down here had a life before the addiction took over, and they just got stuck into this hole, and it's hard to come up out of it, right? It's not easy. So how do you feel when you take meth? What type of sensation do you get from it?
If it's good meth, you start to get that little dragon's breath in your throat, all your fingers start to tingle, and it's good.
And what's the side effects of taking meth?
Really ain't none for me.
Do you go through any like withdrawal, like
No,
heroin?
meth is not like heroin. Meth actually kills the heroin withdrawal for me, so it's actually good on that point.
Okay. Let's get off topic to get to know you as a person, and we're done, okay? What are some of your favorite foods?
I like lasagna, pizza, Italian. My son's mom was Italian. She used to cook Italian foods, baked ziti. You know, anybody out here see me on the street, please bless me. I need it. Even 50 cents if you have it. And I feel pitiful even asking, and it's you gotta suck it up.
Right, exactly. What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Pisces, March 8th.
Yo, shout out to the Pisces. Pisces is cool people, man.
Pisces in the house.
Yeah, shout out Pisces. If you could travel to any place or country, where would you go?
Doesn't matter. I'm gonna be with my wife.
All right. Okay. Are you a daytime or a nighttime person?
I'm both now. I'm really a night owl.
All right. What's your favorite season of the year?
Easily fall.
Why?
Fall has the best weather. It's in the 60s, 70s, all spring and fall.
Okay.
Summertime's too hot, and I hate snow.
All right. What's your short-term goals now?
Get high. My long-term goal is to get out of here.
All right. Okay. Hear that. When you were a little kid, what do you want to become when you grow up?
Fireman.
All right. And if you had 3 wishes, what would your 3 wishes be?
1 would be definitely bring my wife back. 2, bring my wife back, and 3, bring my wife back.
Amen.
That's all I want. I don't need 3, I just need 1.
Okay, all right. There are a lot of people in this world who judge people who are struggling with addiction. What's your message for the world?
People don't choose this life. This life chooses them. I didn't choose to come down here and do this. This is the way your life goes. And for anybody who comes down here, and if you're struggling and I can bless you, I will, because I know.
Right.
If I have $2 and I see you struggling, I'll give you 1. That's just how I am, and that's how my wife was.
Giving people, that's wonderful, man. This last one to take us home, man. All the hard times that you have learned in life, all the lessons that life has taught you, what can you share with the next generation?
Just keep your head up. Stay away from heroin. Heroin is the one drug that will get you down here. Stay away. I wish I would have. My wife would be alive, and we'd be happy.
Awesome. So guys, you heard it from the man himself. Keep him in your prayers. Drop all the positive comments for him. Is there anything you're in need of we can help you with?
What can I say, man? Anything you can give me isn't going to last forever, so I will say one thing. I've learned that addicts down here are more giving than the regular people down here. The regular people look at you like you're a bum, but another addict knows what you're going through, they will help you out.
AML family, thank you so much for hearing his story out, and we're going to wish him all the best, and hopefully he can see the light again, and his wife is shining her light on him, letting him know that he shouldn't give up. So remember, don't be bitter, be better, and we out there. Peace out.